This is a $10 million vocational center, and if I don't finish it in 30 days, I'm gonna get fired.
And with all the problems we ran into so far, we're leaking oil. The whole site is flooded. The wall panel snapped. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Nothing ever goes as planned in construction.
So I would like to say that you guys are starting at the beginning of this project, but you're not. So let's see how fast I can catch you guys up.
Good morning, New Yorkers.
We received all of our permits from the city, so now we start prepping the site. Now, if you don't do this part, the city can fine you. So we installed a silt fence and a rock entrance before we got started. Now, the rock entrance is very important. If you don't put it down, the trucks that are coming in and out of the site are going to be tracking mud all over the street. And that's what's going to get you a ticket from the city. So now we can start excavating the site, but it's not as simple as just digging. But with everything going smoothly, you run into a little problem.
You want to make sure that you abide by all safety regulations. Know the plan before you step on the job site. Make sure if you're aware of any lines that are going to possibly be hit. Make sure if you're aware of any lines.
The whole site is flooded. Now, stuff like this happens all the time, but the important thing is to stay calm and not panic. No, but in all seriousness, all you need to do is talk with your contractors, see what went wrong, and see what you can problem solve so you can continue moving the job site forward.
This water pipe, during the night, I don't know what happened. The pressure of the water, it just gave up.
We found out the pipe burst in the middle of the night and ended up flooding the site. But we ended up needing a good amount of moisture content just to pack in that soil to make sure the foundation is ready to go. We compacted the soil and finished grading, and now it's time for the most important part of any construction project.
Bro, I'm not serious.
All right, I'm telling you right now, I don't care if you're doing residential, commercial, you're building your own personal custom home, your grandma's house, a church, high-rise apartment, whatever. If you mess this up, you're cooked. So let's talk about foundation.
It's about 135. I'll take it out to the site. Try to get there like 2:15.
But before we get there, we gotta do some setup. So we trenched out the foundation so we could fit the plumbing pipe and the electric pipe in the slab. And this was a special foundation that caused us to pour the floor beams before we poured the rest of the foundation. So we ended up trenching out for that as well. But now we have a bunch of extra dirt that we're gonna have to get rid of.
Gotta get this dirt out of the way. That's first. Then I gotta get this trash out of here.
So we got the electrician out here, the plumber out here. We set up the foundation slab with the foam boards, had them run all their piping and put them in the correct place. Because once we pour that concrete, it's gonna be a hell of a lot of trouble to go back and fix that. After we get all of our inspections, we pour the foundation beams. Now it's very important that you let that sit for at least 7 days or your foundation is gonna snap, crackle, and pop like Rice Krispies. Sponsor me. So once the foundation beam set for at least 7 days, we called the inspector out to check and make sure everything was okay. And once we got the A-OK from the inspector, now it's time to go night-night.
It's 2 a.m. right now, and all the concrete needs to be poured before 8 a.m.
If we don't finish before 8, the concrete trucks are gonna get stuck in morning traffic, and the concrete won't get continuously poured. If you don't have that concrete flowing continuously, this could cause cracking in your foundation. Now, all that can sound a little complex, but the main thing that you need to know is that there are usually 3 teams that work to get concrete poured.
You have the pump truck crew that pumps and dumps concrete. You have the spreaders that spread like bread. And then you have the smooth crew that, well, they dance. So we finished pouring in the little details a little after 8 a.m. But now we have to wait 2 weeks before we start going up with the framing. So after waiting 2 weeks, it's finally time to go up with the framing. So this building is special because we're using containers as part of the main framing of the building. And this is my first time doing a building like this. And the challenge is really gonna be where the connections lie. Just bolting it down to the foundation. Once we cut the holes out of the connexes, where we're gonna attach the door frames, the window frames, and make sure everything's secure and there's no leaks in the building. So we started going up with the framing. Look at that first column go. So inspirational. One column led to another, bolts got screwed, nuts got tightened, and the framing was moving very smoothly. But the building was at risk at falling over. So we made sure to add the bracing to keep the building from shifting.
So for learning purposes, let's say the building is this tissue box. The bracing pretty much keeps the building looking like this and prevents it from looking like this. Now, I don't think I gotta tell you what's gonna happen to me if that happens.
You're fired!
Now we're racing to the finish line to finish this framing up. But we need to level out the building and make sure everything is all square before it gets fully finished. And we do a final walkthrough to make sure we're not missing any bolts, washers, or nuts. Now it's time for an inspection. Inspections are one of the most important things for any construction project. All inspectors hold the key for you to move on to that next phase in the project. If they don't give you that green tag to move on to the next step, that can really slow down your construction project. So make sure everything's in order and done by the books, because you don't want to be picking fights with the city that you're not going to win. But of course, we passed our inspection. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we covered a lot today in this video, and as you can see, the building is pretty much all the way closed in, so there's definitely a lot more to catch you guys up on. But hey, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. But I'm way too tired to continue this video, so we're gonna have to put it in the next one. Nah, I gotta come up with an ending. Deuces.
Nope.
Oh, what am I, Unc? What we doing? What we doing? All right, so, be easy.
Brother,
Nah, I don't like it.
Come on, man. This outro's gonna be talked about by everybody. You gotta lock in.
Dang, nah, that ain't it.
You gotta be original. You gotta be new. See you guys next time.
That's not it. I don't even know why I'm playing with it. Look, man, I don't got an outro yet. I'm gonna come up with an outro, but I'll see y'all in the next video.